Hi there, John McCarthy here. Pleased to be with you as we kick off a little PGA Tour 2K21. Looking forward to today's round at Detroit Golf Club. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway and we'll be on our way. Get out of there. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, nice fresh hole here. Let's pop this in the fairway. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. Next. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. I think I have sand in my mouth somehow. Let's get on out of here. I'm sure you didn't plan that one. Well, it's your turn. Well, that won't do, will it? This one's about 105 yards out. Get out of there. Let's see if you can nestle this approach shot in a little closer than your partner did. Come on, get right. And through some branchy stuff here. Well, it's a good thing your partner wound up on the green. This is what our third shot's looking like. Well, through the branches. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. This one's your third. And this is your third shot. Well judged on that one. And this is your fourth shot. That's time for your shot. All right, let's give this a tap and be on our way. How did that not go in? I call shenanigans. All right, maybe you are the one to sink this one. Let's do this. All righty, moving on. Lining up an 8-foot putt. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. And after that one, the leading team is ahead by 4. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Ah, disappointing. Sorry to lead you astray on that one. We ended up in the rough. Well done. Your turn. Next up. This could roll into the rough, I think. Okay, second shot here on the second. Okay, we're on the green. This one's around 135 yards out. This one's a little bit long, potentially. Ended up just fine after all. I hope you dialed in a bit of backspin on this one. Well, better luck next time. Well, after that last shot, let's see if you can get this one actually on the green. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Setting up for our third shot. And let's see what you can do. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Here's your fourth shot. And setting up for your fourth stroke here. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. The leading team has a 9-stroke lead after that hole. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Well done. Okay, let's give this ball a smash. Good job. Looking forward to see what you do here. Whoops. Okay, send this ball away. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And here's your second shot on the third. Looks like you'll be putting. Nice. That was the club. Good shot. Nothing wrong with that. And next. It's tidy. Here's an 11-footer. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. This would be nice to get for birdie. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And the leading team here is ahead by 12 strokes after that hole. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. It's quite the smash there. And next. Next. I think I lost it. Well, that's too bad. Your turn. Drive's looking good. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Back in the saddle here. Saddle being fairway. Nice stuff. Well, you gotta like that. Back in the fairway. Let's take it from there. And second shot here on the 4th. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. It's going towards the sand. Setting up about 220 yards away. Ooh, what's going on here? Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. Well, that was, yeah, that was tough. Just wound up short. 16 feet to go. Oh, man. 3 feet left. That putt will drop, and that's your 2nd birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Teeing off on this one, par 3 ahead of us. A little wayward on that approach. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And that approach was a bit wayward.
Next up.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Next. Sweet. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this green side bunker. All right, let's see what you can do. And from that line, that'll work just nicely. Okay, par putt coming up. A little too hard. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Oh, man. And for the save. And you've got this left for par on this one. Okay, tap this one on in.
Get in there.
Be nice to get this one. This one's for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And we are on the 6th hole now.
You launched it. And next. Your turn.
Well, that'll work for you. And let's see what you do off the tee here. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Okay, it's up to you now. See if you can best your partner a little bit. It'll help the team. Oh, come on, sit for us, ball. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though. Okay, this is a deep, deep lie in the rough, just so you know. Might want to compensate here. Okay, back onto the fairway. Now let's see about hitting that green.
Okay, here's our third shot. And this is our third shot. Way to chip that one close. Well done. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. "31 feet from the cup." This one's 31 feet out. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And that putt will drop. And teeing it up now in a par 5. Oh, this one's in the fairway.
Next.
Where's this one going? Oh, that's that's out of bounds.
Okay, let's give it a nice big smash.
I'll take those all day. Have a good tee shot. This one's your third. That's not going to work, is it? Second shot here on the 7th. You're taking driver off the fairway, are you?
I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle.
Oh, that was unlucky. And here's a look for eagle. No, not enough muscle into that one. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. Oh my, flew right by the hole. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Oh man. This one for the birdie. Well done. All right, we've got a par 4 on this one. We'll get through these branches eventually.
And next.
That drive's looking decent here.
All right, let's haul off and just smash this next drive.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Okay, let's see what you do here. Going through some leaves. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. This one's gonna need to bite. I'm hoping you can hit the green because your partner had trouble with this one. Can we get a kick left? That should do nicely. All right, second shot on the 8th. Nice. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Ooh, that didn't pan out now, did it? Well, at least your partner got their shot on the green. This one's a 21-footer. Okay, third shot. Coming through with the chip. This is what our third shot's looking like. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. Yeah. And 4 feet to go. So far, so good. And that one drops. There's your par. Wind blowing left to right on this one. This one's a little to the right on approach. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
Next up. Yeah, something's off there.
Oh, that's off track. Okay, let's see what you got here.
Next.
This one's gonna need to sit right down.
Little too much club on that approach.
All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. I don't know what that was. Let's just try again. Okay, next up. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. Oh, it's getting there. Ouch. Ouch. And you've got this left to save your par. Ah, right by. And for the bogey. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway.
All right. Let's put this in the fairway.
Ooh, that's shanked.
Your turn.
Ooh, fetched up in the branches here. Oop, that's no good.
And next.
Okay, about 105 left to go. Well, let's see what you can do. Well, I'm liking that. You wound up inside your teammate's approach. Well done. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Yeah, that was a weird shot. All right, second shot on the 10th. Here's a look for birdie. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Okay, your turn. Let's see what you do with this putt. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And now teeing off on a par 3. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, I can't hit all the greens.
Next up.
Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens.
Next.
Looks like this one's going left. Safely on the green. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Maybe a little too strong on this.
Okay, ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do, though.
And hoping for an up and down here to get out of this one with the par. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Okay, we're leaving that sand behind us in a distant past. Let's grab the putter. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Okay, for the save. Ooh, close. All right, par putt. Going towards that hole.
Solid stroke there.
Good job. Wind is blowing left to right. I don't think you're gonna like this. Well, let's see what you got. Something about that sounded a little off.
All right, you're gonna put this in the fairway.
That's too bad. Well, looking forward to this hole. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. That's okay. We've done worse. All right, second shot on the 12th. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Okay, good stuff. Back into the fairway. All right, your turn. Was well played. All right, here's a 22-footer. Just a little too much pace on that one. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Rolled right by. Here we go. Par putt coming up. All right, let's head to the next. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway.
Okay, grip it, rip it, let's go.
I thought you might do that. It was an excellent choice. Let's see if this one sticks the green. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Looking fine from the tee here.
And next.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Back on the fairway now. Good stuff.
Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Setting up here 145 yards away. Interesting. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. "15 feet to the cup from here. Well, just not enough mustard on that one. This putt is for birdie. It could be a good one. Get in that hole. Okay, time to finish up on this one. Well, that one wasn't exactly hard. Wind is blowing right to left on this one.
Your turn.
Ouch.
Okay, let's give her a smash here.
I'll take that.
Next up.
And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Oops. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. And we're back in the fairway. And next. Oh no, heading in the water. All right, this is your 4th shot. Oh man, I was just barely nudged that. Setting up here for your 4th shot.
All right, try again.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Nicely done. 29 feet to go. Well, it didn't quite get there, did it? And 29 feet from the cup. Zooming by the hole. Ten feet to the cup. Ooh. And this is your look at par.
Nice stroke on that one.
And teeing up now on the 15th hole.
Next.
Well, that is a nice job by you inside of your partner's approach. This one might be a bit too much. Good little shot there. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Could be slightly too much club.
Nice. Ended up just fine after that shot.
Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. And here we go. Potential birdie. Here we go, 29 feet from the cup. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? 29 feet to go. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. And we're just a tap away here.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Those ones are supposed to drop.
Well, I know your partner missed this one, but let's see if you can sneak this one home.
Next hole coming up.
Here we go on hole number 16. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do.
Your turn.
That'll work.
And next.
Oops, that's no good.
Next up.
There's a good one. This is about 160 to the pin. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. What happened there? I think this is bound for the green. Nailing another approach. Nice. Let's see if you can get this one a little bit closer than your partner. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 14-footer. Just a little bit aggressive there. And this is your look at birdie. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And teeing up now on the 17th.
That drive was crazy. Next.
Oh, that was a shank.
Your turn.
Those shots are going to happen to you.
And next.
All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. All right, you're up now. You're taking driver off the fairway, are you? Well, that's too bad. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. This is our 3rd shot. Oh, just filleted that out of the bunker. Very, very nice. This one's just a 4-foot putt. This one's tracking. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. That was good.
Next.
That shot got a little bushy.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway.
Looking pretty good off the tee. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Nice. And this is around the 190 mark. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right though. And after the miss by your partner, let's see if we can patch things up a bit here. What do you say? Well, missed the green there on that one. Second shot on the 18th. Ooh, that was just a mistake, I guess. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. And this is your 3rd shot. This one's your 3rd. If you drop this, you could save par. Well, that putt will end up short. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. 4 feet to go. Well, next time. All right, let's see what you do with this putt. Ugh.
All right, sink this and we can head to the clubhouse.
And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. And congratulations to the winning team. This scramble is done, and you're the Scram Champs. That's what I'm calling you. That's right. Don't at me. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.